Every time they make noise online, I want to be importer, I want to be exporter, we want to be importer and exporter, we want to the import, we want to the export, we want to the import, we want to the export. Now that export rotten eggs, go give on a neighbor. Black.
If our neighbor countries decide to deny Ghanaian food trucks of entry, ladies and gentlemen, if they decide to block us from entry, we are in trouble. The vast majority of the foods we consume are imported. If there should be a war, this country, Ghana, our economy.
Guys, it's not easy for me. Even though I'm the one doing this video, guys, it's really not easy for me. At times when I watch some of the videos of Nigerians, Ghana said they want to import. They went and imported rotten eggs and gave to Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso destroyed all of it. They say eggs worth $1 million. I don't know if that's true, but Burkina Faso says their eggs are rotten. Can you imagine? So the only thing Ghana they offer of Africa na egg. talent, nothing. So if this Africa depend on Ghana for entertainment, they don't get nothing for offer aside from egg. Ghana we don't tell egg now. Wait till we egg every day. Egg. We don't tell egg now. Wait till they go wrong. Ghana they supply Burkina Faso with egg, and I'm sure so you want to supply Nigeria to be egg. Nigeria, but Nigerians, people should take it easy on Ghana now. You people are laughing at them too much. Please now, take it easy on them. They are so upset. You see, Ghanaians are that type of people where when they bite you, they don't expect you to retaliate. You get, they have been doing all these things to Nigerians. Nigerians never said anything. Burkina Faso is just watching what Ghanaians are doing to Nigerians. Now Burkina Faso is just doing a little bit, pinching them little. It's affecting them. They are crying. They're there. Parents are there. Traders are there crying because tomato. They once banned them from selling tomato. Now they carry rotten eggs, went to Burkina Faso to sell. Burkina Faso destroyed it. They are so upset. They are so upset. You need to see them on social media. That's how they are ranting. This is how they are ranting. Too much anger in them. I don't understand. Alright, we have this man here. His name is, I've forgotten his name. He's someone that I always like to watch too. He's someone that talks about Africa as a whole. He has something to say about this video. Anyway, guys, you need to listen to him. He just feels so disappointed at what is happening to them right now. Guys, watch this video.
Black hat people, Ghanaians, they evil. I want to import, I want to export, I want to be importer and exporter. When they see us Nigeria, they import, they export. Now one copy us. Now when they don't export rotten eggs, go give Burkina Faso. They chop on an egg, they poach. They chop on an egg, they sick. On an egg, they they healthy for consumption. Now they don't come and say we don't want on an egg again. No. They don't place restriction on an egg. Say no more importation, no more exporting on an egg to their country. When I begin they cry. When I go come online, they make noise. I want to be importer. I want to be exporter. I want to import. I want to export. I want to import. I want to export. Now don't export rubbish. Go give Burkina Faso. I like as they seize that egg, they seize and they damage them. Because you guys, you Ghanaians, when I know say that egg don't spoil. Ghanaians, when I know say that egg don't spoil. When I intention they do this thing, what they do? When I intention they supply rotten egg, they give Burkina Faso, maybe they chop, maybe they sick. I like as they place restriction on my head. If they boil you well, say Ghana, carry that egg, go Ghana again. May chop life, carry that egg, go Burkina Faso again. May chop life imprisonment. I want to export, I want to import. I want to be importer, exporter. Now I don't export rubbish. When I don't export rubbish, rotten eggs. When I don't export poison, go give Burkina Faso. When I never see anything. Ghanaians, when I never see anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, the government of Ghana has a decision to make on how our food security should be handled. What is happening now is an embarrassment and a sign of worse things to come. Take it from me. First, it was Ghanaian tomato traders being killed in Burkina Faso on their way to import tomatoes. Then the Burkina Faso government banned tomato exports to Ghana. We managed to negotiate for a reversal, and now Nigerian Onion Traders Association are holding Ghanaian onion trucks from moving out of Nigeria. Apparently, ladies and gentlemen, Nigerian trucks carrying goods in Ghana were seized for non-compliance reasons a couple of weeks ago, and therefore this was a retaliatory response on the part of our Nigerian counterparts. You block my goods, I block yours. That sort of thing. You do me, I do you. Just this morning too, we are told of armed men storming the Ajane Kotoku onion market in Accra to take over the market, ladies and gentlemen. It is really embarrassing how the central government of Ghana is just watching on as pockets of problems arises on our food in the country, the food supply. There has to be some level of government control and intervention, whether administratively or through production, ladies and gentlemen. The supply chain in this industry needs a government involvement as soon as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, the opportunities are begging for our government to make a move simply because of at least the 3 incidents I just described. There is a lot of opportunities begging on our government. But before I get into the opportunities, our government, first of all, needs to resolve this scuffle with Nigerian traders union as quickly as possible. This shouldn't go beyond today. Folks, the goods are said to be onions, which are highly perishable, which should be resolved immediately so we can have the onions coming in. We are a very, very vulnerable people because we depend heavily on imports for most of the foods we eat. That makes us very vulnerable, ladies and gentlemen. And every time I have to watch and sometimes count the number of tomatoes and onion trucks making their ways into the city, it feels something is terribly wrong somewhere inside this country. The vast majority of the foods we consume are imported. If there should be another global pandemic and goods cannot move, if there should be a lockdown and exports are shut down, ladies and gentlemen, and ports are closed, if there should be a war and the Atlantic Ocean is inaccessible, this country, Ghana, our economy, will be completely wiped out in the shortest possible time. The last time that happened, ladies and gentlemen, in 2020 and 21, Ghana's local currency against the US dollars went from somewhere 5 Ghana cedis to $1 to 14 Ghana cedis to $1 by the time the lockdown was over, all because we didn't have enough domestic supply of anything. About 80% of our refined petroleum products are imported. Our onion, our pepper, our tomatoes, rice and flour are all imported, ladies and gentlemen. Canned tomatoes and tin fish are all imported. If our neighbor countries decide to deny Ghanaian food trucks of entry, ladies and gentlemen, if they decide to block us from entry, we are in trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, our president cannot continue like this. He says he is a farmer. I believe him. He talked about farming while in opposition a lot, which I believe is the right way to go. He actually has a whole manifesto talking about a farm program for Ghana while in opposition. He needs to embrace this responsibility to stabilize this country through domestic production, especially in agriculture. Our food security cannot be in the hands of other countries. Niger, Nigeria, Mali, and the rest are not even in a peaceful state of mind to be dependent on in the first place. These countries don't have that peace of mind, first of all, for us to depend on them. It is unwise, therefore, to be dependent on countries heavily under terrorist attacks for your food supply. Let us not waste any more time, ladies and gentlemen. Let us not wait for another casualty and then we go looking for another supplier. We need to get something going on our own.
Anyway, guys, you've listened to everything he has said. Now, it is left for Ghana, is it Ghana agricultural minister or agriculture minister to do something? If you people don't do something, Ghanaians are gonna pay. Ghanaians depend on foreigners for everything. I never knew that Ghanaians depend on Burkina Faso for tomato. To be honest, I never knew. Ghanaians depend, is it on Nigeria for onion or what? Where do they get this onion? I never knew. Things are really... See, in my country, you see the farm nut. You think the farm nuts are there for what? The farm nuts are the ones... We buy onion from them. In Cameroon, we don't go out of Cameroon to get all these things. Tomato, why? Why do we need to go to Burkina Faso to get tomato? Our tomatoes are coming from within, onions within, dry fish, bonga, everything, cocoa, coffee, everything is coming from in Cameroon. Plantain, cocoa. The only thing we lack in our country a little, and we love it to eat it. It is the Calabar yam, the yam that is coming from Nigeria. Oh, my people love to eat it. We love to eat it. The first I ate that yam, I think I need to get married to a Nigerian man, to be honest, so that my mother-in-law will be supplying us with that yam. That yam, the first I ate that yam, Jesus, that Calabar yam. That's the only thing now. That's the only thing. But we also have our own type of yam, but not as the one that Nigeria has. We don't have everything in our country now. We have farmers. We don't need to depend. If we don't need to depend, people don't need to sanction us. I will be crying. We don't cry in our country. Oh yeah, everything is in Cameroon. I'm so strong. People depend on everything. The only thing people know how to supply is egg. Egg. Can you imagine? Egg. Sure.